Greetings! Mantray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard DZ-BT03. Alright, let's begin pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in main menu, off to deck build menu. Here we are in deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Dragon Empires, Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze deck, DZ-BT03. And alright, let's begin. So we are going to select the deck, edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Dragon Empires, Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze deck, made of cards only available up until DZ-BT03. And okie dokie, let's begin. So let's start up with the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck, we are playing the Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze. Skills: first skill, actions of Vanguard, once per turn. Cost: Counterblast 1. Either cost and pay, look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose up to 2 Grade 3 or less cards with different card name from this unit from among them. Reveal them. Choose 1 card from among the revealed cards. Cultivate Circle. Put the rest of the revealed cards into Soul and shuffle deck. Second skill, Auto. As a Vanguard, at the end of battle, this unit attacks. Perform one of the following. First effect, cost Soul Blast 2. If the cost and paid for each of the cards Soul Blasted for this cost, choose up to 1 rear guard with the same card name as that card, stand it, and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second effect, cost Soul Blast 2 cards, the same card name as this unit, and discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, stand this unit, and it gets plus 5,000 power, minus 1 drive until end of turn. Alright, the Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze, we have 1 the deck. Right deck. Next, the Grade 2 Flame Severing Dragon Baldress. Skills: first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a Grade 3 card with Kotihblaze in its card name, draw a card. Choose the 1 Grade 3 or less card from your hand and cultivate a circle. If you do not call a card, choose a card from hand, discard it. And the second skill, Continuous. As a rear guard, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze in its card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power, active on opponent's turn 2. Okie dokie, the Grade 2 Flame Severing Dragon Baldress, we have 1 the right deck. Next, the Grade 1 Divine Blaze Ear, Sinful, Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Flame Severing Dragon Baldress, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards each with different grades from among them. Reveal them. Choose a Grade 3 card from among them. Reveal of the revealed cards. Put in the hand. Put the rest of the revealed cards into Soul and shuffle deck. Affirmative, the Grade 1 Divine Blaze Ear, Sinful, we have 1 the right deck. Next, the Grade 0 Divine Blaze Eye, Enroy, starting unit. Skill: Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm, the Grade 0 Divine Blaze Eye, Enroy, we have starting unit, 1 in the right deck. With that, we've covered the deck's right deck. Next, let's get on to the main deck. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing, the Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze. Since we explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. The Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze, we have 3 in the main deck. Over here, the Grade 3 Ember Breath Dragon. Skills: first skill, Continuous. As a rear guard, during your turn, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze in its card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Second skill, Action. As a rear guard, once per turn, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze in its card name, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them. Reveal it. Cultivate Circle. If the revealed card is a Grade 2 or less normal unit, put it in hand if it is not. Shuffle deck. At the end of the turn, put this unit into Soul. And alrighty, the Grade 3 Ember Breath Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. With that, I've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing, the Grade 2 Ritter Falheart. Skills: first skill, Auto. When this card is put in the Garden Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from right deck, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rigor Circle, if you Persona roll this turn, cost Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, choose a Grade 1 card without Sentinel from drop and call to the back row Rearguard Circle. Alrighty, the Grade 2, Drag Raider Falheart, we have 2 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Flame Kickboxer Tyrant. Skills, first skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze's card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle this unit attacked, choose a Grade 3 card of Kotihblaze's card name from your right deck. You may reveal it. If you reveal a card or you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze's card name, cost, put this unit into your soul. Either cost and pay, draw a card. Okie dokie, the Grade 2, Flame Kickboxer Tyrant, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Drag Raider Jadan. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze's card name, cost, counterblast 1. Either cost and pay, choose one of your opponent's rear guards for Tyrant. Then cost, discard a card from hand. Either cost and pay, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Second skill, auto. When this unit is retired from Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze's card name, you may put this card into Soul. Affirmative, the Grade 2, Drag Raider Jadan, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Flame Severing Dragon Baldress. Since we'd explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we'll just skip ahead. The Grade 2, Flame Severing Dragon Baldress, we have 3 in the main deck. Next, the Grade 2, Soaring Sun Dragon, Forward and Revertus. Skills, auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand other than during the battle phase, Soul Charge 1, and this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Then cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, perform one of the following. First effect, choose one of your opponent's Grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it. Second effect, choose a Grade 2 or less card from Soul and call to Rearguard Circle. And confirm Grade 2, Soaring Sun Presence, Forward and Revertus. We have 3 in the deck. And now here is the Grade 2, Normal Order, Blazing Warcry. Skill, Order. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose the one card from among them, reveal it, and perform one of the following. First effect, put the revealed card into Soul and shuffle deck. Second effect, if the revealed card has the same card name as your Vanguard, put it into hand and shuffle deck. Third effect, if your Rearguard or Soul has a Grade 2 or less unit card the same card name as the revealed card, call the revealed card into Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. And alright, the Grade 2, Normal Order, Blazing Warcry, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1's deck we are playing, the Grade 1. Guardian Monk of Raging Flames, Manju, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards from Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. And alright, the Grade 1, Guardian Monk of Raging Flames, Manju, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has Triple Drive, this ability can play without paying the cost. Play the cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is Grade 3 or less. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units. It cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Okie dokie, the Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. We have 1 in the deck. Here we have the Grade 1, Fire Pole Emperor Dajaru. Skills, first skill, actions, Rearguard once per turn. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze in its card name, cost, rest this unit. If the cost and paid, choose a normal unit without Sentinel from drop and put in the bottom of the deck. Choose up to 1 of your units with the same card name as the card chosen by this effect, and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, autos, Rearguard. When your Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Kotihblaze in its card name is attacked, cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your Vanguards, it gets plus 15,000 power until end of battle. Affirmative, the Grade 1, Firepole Emperor Dajaru, we have 3 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the Grade 0. Dragon, DD King of Resurgence, Drag Vita, Overtrigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Choose one of your Vanguards and restand it. Alrighty, the Grade 0, Dragon, DD King of Resurgence, Drag Vita, Overtrigger, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0. Burning Veil Dragon, critical trigger. Skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. In the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, Grade 0, Burning Veil Dragon, critical trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next to Grade 0, Blaze War Monk Sogyo, critical trigger, we have 3 in the deck. Next up, the Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, draw trigger, skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. Affirmative, the Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 0, Refreshing Wind Dragon, Dino Breeze, heal trigger, we have 2 in the deck. Last but not least, the Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heal trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. And alright, the Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heal trigger, we have 2 in the deck. With that, I've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And if that, the deck's been built, card up's explained. Next, for the cards in this deck, we are playing in the right deck, 1 Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon, Kotihblaze, 1 Grade 2 Flame Severing Dragon, Baldras, 1 Grade 1 Divine Blaze Ear, Sinful, and 1 Grade 0 Divine Blaze Eye, Enryu, starting unit. Then for the main deck, we are playing 3 Grade 3 Fiery Immolation Dragon, Kotihblaze, 4 Grade 3 Ember Breath Dragon, 2 Grade 2 Dragritter Felheart, 4 Grade 2 Flame Kickboxer Tyron, 4 Grade 2 Dragritter Jadan, 3 Grade 2 Flame Severing Dragon Baldras, 3 Grade 2 Soaring Sun Presence 4 Invertus, and 4 Grade 2 Normal Order Blazing Warcry, then 3 Grade 1 Guardian Monk of Raging Flames Manju, 1 Grade 1 Blitz Order Elementary Sanctitude, and 3 Grade 1 Firepole Emperor the Jaru. Then for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1 Drag Vita over trigger, 7 critical triggers, 4 draw triggers, and 4 heal triggers. With that, deck has been built, card is explained. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu. We're going to test out the deck, so heading over to the fight menu. Here we are in fight menu, off to CPU fight. Here we are on CPU fight, going to the player menu. Selecting the deck I just showcased to you, the Dragon Empires. Fiery Immolation Dragon Kotihblaze DZ-BT03 deck. It all looks okay from this side. Then, selecting the deck. Use this deck. Yes, I will. And for the opponent, I'm gonna test this out on. I'm gonna use it against. Let's see. Who would be a good choice? I think I'll test it out on. How about. Alright, I'll challenge Keter Sanctuaries, Raika Kushiba, hard difficulty, click. Deck selected, opponent selected, pressing the fight button, now. The battle begins. Let's get started. Here we are in the fight, Decide who goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock the scissors, I win, I go first. Drawing starting hands, I got myself a Blazing Warcry, draw, Overtrigger, Foul Heart, and 4 Virtus. Not a bad hand. Redraw all triggers, holding on to normal units and order card. Redraw. Perfect Garden, perfect Persona Ride, nice! My turn, draw. I ride from the right deck. Sinful. For the right deck cost I'm discarding, the heal trigger Tamari Hime. Discard and ride. And now, Energy Generator set. Skills of... Nope, nothing happens. That's the end of my turn. Now it's my opponent's turn. Here comes, my opponent rides to Grade 1. Youth. Determined to break away. Energy Generator set and Energy Charge. Skill of the starter skill, he draws a card. He calls Painkiller's back row and going straight to battle phase. 16k to Vanguard. And additional 2k of his own skill. 18k, no guard. Drive check. No trigger, great 2. So 1 damage. Out. Damage check. Draw trigger, just what I needed. Draw a card. And power up. I drew a great 3 Ember Breath. Not too shabby. End of my opponent's turn. Nope, Painkiller skill. He draws a card. And now it's the end of my opponent's turn. And it's my turn now. I draw. Great 2, nice. I ride from the right deck, the Great 2, Flame Severing Dragon, Baldros. I discard for the right deck cost, the Great 2, Drag Ritter, Falheart, discard, and ride. First, the effect of the Great 1 here. The Great 1 Sinful. Look at the top cards of my deck. Soul Blast 1, Soul Blast the Great 0, starting unit, and look in the top, I got, 2 different card names. No, only 2 different grades. So I'm just gonna reveal a Baldros and add it to the soul. Then my Falheart skill, Energy Blast 3, Energy Blast and draw a card. Come on, something good. Draw. Heal trigger, not that. Half my heal triggers are already off the deck. It's not good. Fine, then I'm gonna activate the order card, Blazing Warcry. Yes, Kotihblaze. I put Kotihblaze from the cards into the soul. Into the soul you go, Kotihblaze, and I call Forward and Revertus. Skill activated, Soul Charge. Come on, anything but trigger. Soul Charge. Critical trigger, come on, not good. Activate the Counter Blast. I choose the second effect, call a Great 2 or less from the soul. I call the Great 1 Sinful to the rear guard. Call for booster. That ought to do it. To battle phase we go. 10k to Vanguard. The attack goes through. Drive check. Yes, critical trigger. That made up for it. Critical to Vanguard and power to Forward and Revertus. Critical up and power up. 2 damage to the opponent. Here it comes. And slash. Check. Critical trigger. Lucky him. Gets power. And the second check. No trigger. Great 3. Zest. Now boosted by Sinful. Go. Forward and Revertus. 33k to Vanguard. Does he guard? No guard. And slash. Damage check. No trigger. Great 1. The Great 1 is a Sequana. One less card to worry about. My opponent's turn. He rides the Great 2. Youth. Skill the Great 1. He's going to place cards to bottom of the deck and calls his Great 2 Schneisel. Counter Blast to search for a Youth Burp. He adds Rebel Form Gust. Secure for next turn. Powering up. And calling another one. He's gonna Counter Blast and call more Rebel Forms. He gets another Guts to his hand. Powering up. Battle phase. Rigor to Vanguard. No guard. Gonna take it. Ow. Damage check. No, not Kotihblaze. Anything but that card. 10k to 10k. Guarding with critical trigger. 25k. Over trigger to pass. Drive check. No trigger. Perfect guard. That's not good. Attack failed. Check. Safe. Now here comes 15k. No guard. Taking it. Ow. Damage check. Critical trigger. Another wasted trigger. And it goes inside, but that was a waste. Okay. End of my opponent's turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Another one, huh? I ride from the right deck. Kotihblaze. Right deck cost I'm discarding. Forward and Revertus. Skill of my Great 2 Baldros. Choose 2 different cards. Choose up to 1 Great 3 less card from hand and call it after drawing. Activate. Draw a card. Come on, deck, don't let me down. Draw. I call Tyrant to rear guard. Call. I activate my Vanguard skill. Counterblast 1. Counterblast and... Looking at top cards. I choose only one card. I call the Great One Dajaru and move it into the rear guard. Calling it over... Here. And let's see, what else can I do? I don't really have the necessary cards in my soul, so I can't do any restanding just yet. What a blunder. Then I think I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. Gotta wait for next turn. Vanguard to Vanguard, 13k. Twin Drive first check. Perfect guard and second check. No trigger, Tyrant. I really need that for next turn. And boom, damage check. No trigger, perfect guard. And now boosted by, hold on, Vanguard skill, but I can't really do anything right now. I don't have the cards needed for the skills just yet, so I have to choose a skill, huh? No, I can't. Oh, I can cancel skill. Boosted by Sinful. Go my 4-watt Revertus. 18k to Vanguard. He guards with a heal trigger, that's 25k. Attack fails. Now boosted by Dajaru. Go my rear guard, Tyrant. 18k. Skill Tyrant plus 5,000 power. That is a total of 23k. The attack goes through and kick. Damage check. No trigger, safe. That is 5 damage. But he has 7 cards in hand. I can wait to next turn. Tyrant skill, into the soul you go. Draw a card. Drew a critical. I guess that's fine for this time. Here comes the Grade 3 Protofall Arms. Wait, Protofall Arms? Not Skyfall Arms? This is hard difficulty, not easy. He Energy Blast to draw more cards and calls the, not a Sequana. Here comes 23k. Not activating the skill, I Perfect Guard with Elementary Sanctitude. Discarding for the cost a... Now this is a tough choice. I discard a critical trigger. And block it. First check. Not a critical. He gives all the effects to his rear guard. And the second check. Painkiller Angel. So the attack is blocked. Kachink. Safe. And Youthful Skill. Revel Dress 2. Skyfall Arms Gust. And his Sequana skill goes into Soul and gets +1 drive. Vanguard skill, another +1 drive. Twin Drive. Whew, that's not good. 20k for 2 crits. Skill, Power to Vanguard. I don't think so. It needs a 10k shield. Not gonna use a skill. I guard with the Great 2 Jadon and intercept with 4-watt and Revertus. 23k, just barely enough. And Kachink, safe. Jadon skill, into the soul it goes. Here comes the Rearguard skill. Plus 5k to Vanguard. Vanguard's Twin Drive, so no guard for the Rearguard. No guard. Nothing happens. 33k to Vanguard. Perfect guard again. Perfect guard with Monju. For the cost, discarding heal trigger Dino Breeze. Perfect guard. Twin Drive, first check. No trigger. And the second check. No trigger. Perfect guard. 2 perfect guard cards in hand. Ka-chink. End of my opponent's turn. My turn. Skill of Gus goes back to Protofall Arms, and my turn. Stand and draw. Not a critical, really? Almost all my criticals are out of the deck. Come on, such bad luck. I Persona Ride 2, Kotihblaze. Let's do this. Persona Riding Kotihblaze and draw. Oh, come on, a heal trigger. Only 1 heal left in deck. Come on, so unlucky. In my soul, I have Valdress, 2 copies of Kotihblaze, and a Taran, and a Great 2 Jadan. Alright, Counter Blast, activating Vanguard skill, Counter Blast, and searching. Come on, give me something good. I choose to add. Let's see, I have a Tyrant in hand, but only 1 in soul, so I'm gonna call. I call Tyrant and add Ember Breath to the soul. Calling Tyrant. Over. Here. And calling Ember Breath Dragon. Call. Now, TS. Alright, with here, I have all the cards I need to restand later, so let's begin. Going to battle phase. First, my Ember Breath, unboosted. The restanding cards get plus 5,000 power, so boosted by my rear guard to Jaru, Ember Breath to Vanguard, 36k. He double guards, 38k. Just barely enough. Alright then, boosted by Sinful, Tajaru to Tyrant to the Vanguard, 28k. Its own skill plus 5,000 power, 33k to Vanguard. Perfect guard. For the perfect guard cost, he's discarding. Another Great 2, read. The attack fails. Down to 6 cards in hand. Not gonna activate the skill to draw any cards yet. Preserving in my rear guard first. Vanguard to Vanguard, 23k. Perfect guard. I knew that was coming. He used up the second one already. Perfect guard cost, he's discarding. Another Vreed. Another 10k shield out. Twin drive, first check. No trigger. And second check. No trigger. Nothing really. It's fine. Now activating the skill of my Vanguard. Soul Blasting 2 cards. I choose the second effect. Persona Soul Blast 2 Kotihblazes. Discarding a card. Discarding Valdress. And restand -1 drive plus power. 28k to Vanguard. The attack goes through. Twin drive with 1 drive. Check. No trigger. So here it comes. Boom. Check. No trigger. 6 damage. I win. GG. Good game. I'm confident even if my opponent gets a heal trigger, I can at least restand my 2 remaining rear guards to pressure him to at least finish the game here, or at least leave him with nothing for next turn. I got Win, Perfect Guard, Persona Rope, fought for 6 turns, Superior Cult, drew 3 more cards in the turn, and defeated very hard. Defeat the hard mode, got 1750 VP, total 18,540 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to CPU fight menu. Here we are in CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight menu. Here in fight menu, leaving fight menu. Here we are back in main menu, and off to deck build menu. Here on deck list menu, and with that, the deck's been built, card is explained, and I just finished listing deck out in front of you. So first one I say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also will show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. With that I say goodbye and see you all soon.